Hello everyone and welcome back to the modern tournament here at Greyoga Games. My name is Mick, I'm one of your hosts, and I am joined today by Alfian Poon, the future pro.
I hate this game.
So this is your first time playing modern, right? Like for reals?
Yeah.
No, this is your second time playing modern for
Yeah.
reals. You were running the 8
Yeah.
rack deck. Man, that's not a good I can tell you that's not a good deck.
Without lilies.
That's not a good deck. What happened?
Okay. What?
Okay, can you Oh right, okay. I'll be right back. Alfian, keep talking.
Okay.
Please don't let anybody kill you.
Okay. Hey guys, it's me, Alfian Poon. So game one, I was playing 8 rack today. I wanted to see how modern's like. Have fun, have a little bit of fun, It turns out it's not fun at all. Uh, Game one I got wrecked by Coco because the guy top deck caught like for both games when I was about to win. He top deck his last fucking combo piece when I had bridges. Ah! I hate modern. I think I just told them how much I hated modern. No, I lost
Yeah.
game two.
How?
No, the second match.
How?
I got killed by plants.
You got
I
killed
got
by
killed
a
by a
plant
0-1
token?
plant token.
How do you get killed by a 0-1 plant token?
Okay,
though?
so he was playing like Bloomless Amulet Blue or something.
Yeah, the Bloom Titan.
Yeah. And I bridged his Titan out, okay?
Okay.
Then he had a plant.
Mm-hmm.
He had lands to pump the plant after he hit me before damage,
Oh.
and I died to that.
That's great.
I hate this game.
Black Man, I believe Alfian you usually play standard, right?
I
Standard
usually play
EDH.
standard and EDH and draft and seal.
Oh yeah.
I'm bad at those though.
Should maybe try vintage. It might be up your alley.
How is that up my
Legacy or vintage. Yeah.
Why would that be up my alley?
I don't know. Just don't own the decks, man. Just borrow a deck from somebody. I love borrowing Benjamin's deck for vintage.
What deck you borrow?
It is the shops deck,
Oh.
and it
Nice.
is gross. So there's only two rules that you need to follow in that deck, or two instruction, which is number one, if you can make the decision between playing Magic and then your opponent not playing Magic, you choose the latter. You make sure your opponent cannot play Magic. The second rule that you need to follow is that if on turn one you can't do what you have to do in rule one, then mulligan. Refer back to rule one.
Okay.
So yeah.
Seems like a good deck.
Wilfred here playing against a very interesting deck that Wilfred is playing. I do not believe he's playing Lantern Control. He's actually playing the Greater Garganden deck. He usually plays Lantern Control, so I am sorry about that.
Wait, what's Michael playing?
So Amulet, he played against you the last game.
Oh wait, that's
Amulet,
him.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, so the Angel Sanctuary, I think, and then Amulet, which means that all his lands are going to come into play untapped.
Mm-hmm.
Greater Gargadon there. Right, Wilfred is playing Restore Balance, the Restore Balance deck.
Oh, I think
but
this.
it's a slightly different color right now.
I think Wilfred's deck's actually like favored here.
There you go. Well, you never know. That's the thing. Like Michael can take the game like straight out from under you, but of course without. No, there are plant tokens. I put the plant tokens in the box. You guys can use the plant tokens. Man, you guys love disgusting decks, right? Yeah, Restore Balance is one of those very interesting decks. Oh man, Wilfred here thinking whether he should be playing the Blood Moon, and I believe you just do,
Yeah,
because your opponent has nothing to deal with that, and your opponent.
And here they go. Ha ha ha! I lost the game.
Yeah, so Blood Moon is equals to Michael almost going to have to scoop up. Well, he could naturally cast things, but yeah, I do not believe there's any basic lands in the deck. Maybe except for one forest.
Yeah,
so
one
this is going to be hilariously
Yeah,
bad.
I don't think he can. He's not gonna get the green
It's going
that
to
you
be
need.
very bad.
Yeah.
He can keep swinging for 1 damage each turn, but I don't think that's enough.
Wait, hey guys,
Eh?
aren't you playing?
I thought you did. Yo, you won? How you won? Or you split? Oh
What?
yeah,
You went
so that's
three-
the correct way of doing that. But anyway, Yes, there is egg. Oh shit, you don't eat egg? Sorry, Cass. All those weird bits, you can take it out and then put it one side. There's a lot of bits. Man. Wilfred here, does he have white? No, he
It
doesn't have
doesn't
white.
have white?
No, but he has... Oh, he's going to cast a Simeon Spirit
Oh,
Guide just
man.
to stop. Oh, this is fun. This is hilarious.
Is it?
He's got Demonic Dread in hand, which means that you can just pull the trigger on Restore Balance at any point of time.
Wait, didn't the one you drag the card in in the living end?
Yes, it's in Living End, but it's also in Restore Balance, because Restore Balance is this card that let me go and read out the text for Restore Balance.
Okay.
Now, okay, we got to do it the proper way. You can suspend it for one white, and then it
Okay.
suspends 6. Each player chooses a number of lands he or she controls equal to the number of lands controlled by the player who controls the fewest, then sacrifices the rest. Players sacrifice creatures and discards cards the same way. It does not affect artifacts, does not affect
Planeswalkers?
planeswalkers, it does not affect enchantments.
Oh, okay.
But it's still a broken card because you can use Demonic Dread to instant speed it. I believe Wilfred also runs the what's that exalted enchantment? I forget what's it called. The
Wait,
blue-white exalted enchantment.
Is that Exalted Enchantment?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I forget what it's called, but anyway, it's a 4 mana
What the
enchantment.
heck?
So second Simeon Spirit Guide here.
The monkey beatdown is real.
Yes, with Nahiri as well. Nahiri is a good blocker, by the way.
Wait, what's Nahiri's ulti gonna do?
Nahiri's ulti is going to summon, what's his name? Emrakul.
Oh, he has Emrakul?
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, okay.
I think if you have Nahiri in the deck, you might have Emrakul. Who knows?
You might have Taka too.
Yeah, so Michael here, man, really grasping at nothing actually. There's nothing much that he can do, really. Yeah, just ultimate the Nahiri. Ardent Plea, yes, correct. Ibagen 02, Ardent Plea is the card that we're looking at. Over there, just showing
Should
it
have
off.
Slaughter Pact?
Slaughter Pack and
Pack of Negation.
Pack of Negation to die next turn. Anyway,
That's cool.
Exalted and Cascade. Yes, that's right. Alright, Wilfred handily takes round 1 with his Blood Moon on turn 3. Catching Michael really off surprise. Michael's deck's a bit slower. The Bloom, so this is the Amulet Bloom deck. Michael's deck's a little bit slower because yeah, it just is. So yeah, it doesn't have Summer Bloom. It's an Amulet Titan deck ish.
Amulet Titan.
I don't know.
It still has Hive Mind and Summoner's Pact.
Yeah, it has Azusa. So in place of Summer Bloom, it has what do you call it? Azusas instead. Yeah. Bloom, it's not really Bloom. Okay, so it's not Bloom, but we know it as Amulet Bloom. It doesn't have Bloom. We can call it Amulet
What
Azusa,
does Bloom
maybe.
do?
Summer Bloom is the one, 2 mana, you can play an additional 3 lands.
that's-
Additional 2 lands this turn,
Oh, that's pretty good.
and you draw a card. Yeah, so it works with Amulet. Well, what it used to do. So you can play up to 3 additional lands this turn, not 2 additional lands. And then you draw a card. No, you don't draw a card. Just play up to 3 lands this turn. I'm thinking about Explore, not Summer Bloom. How is Restore Balance compared to Living End? We're not quite sure, although
Well,
we should have that matchup sometime soon. We'll
wait
get
a
Wilfred to
second,
play against Solomon.
Gargadon is also can get cascaded into, right?
No, Greater Gargadon can't. You can
What's Greater Gargadon's cost?
10.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like.
But it's got suspend. Yeah, so it's 10, 9 mana, 9 generic and 1 red. 10 basically the CMC is 10, but you can suspend it for 1 red, and it comes into well, you suspend it with 10 time counters. Is it time counters?
Yeah.
Is it time counters? I forget. Anyway, yeah, it comes in with 10 counters. But you can sack an artifact, creature, or land, and you remove a time counter from Greater Gargadon. Right, it is a time counter.
What? It was right there in front of you, man.
Yeah, I am dumb. I do not know how to read the cards. RTMFC. It's not Sakura Tribe Scout. This is the Azusa version of the deck. So you just replace Summer Blooms with Azusa and the rest of the deck works kinda the same way, I guess. Yeah. Restore Balance can play Control and Living End can't. I think so. I think the matchup might actually go between we're talking about Restore Balance versus Living End. I think it goes to Restore Balance.
I'm not sure actually.
It's no, but it's a little hard. Like you really just. I know you can beat down with creatures, but unless you have X number of copies of Living End more, it doesn't have more copies of Living End versus Restore Balance. So that's the Mirror Breaker, and that's why it will probably triumph over Living End anyway. Allows to restore balance with main deck, Ghostly Prison, and Blood Moon. Then cascade into restore balance. Awesome.
Feels bad, man.
Because of course it does not affect enchantments, so the enchantments still stay. Wah, 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 wah.
When did enchantments come in? Or to Magic?
What?
When did enchantments get introduced to Magic?
Very long ago. In fact, the first set had enchantments, right?
Wait, what? Oh, okay.
Enchantments, man. Enchantments were like.
Oh, yeah, that was
thing.
weird.
We had
I was thinking maybe.
Unholy Strength and Holy Strength.
Oh, right. Those are auras.
Yeah, those are auras, but they used to be known as enchant creature, like local enchantments. Yeah, hi Andrea, nice to see you on the stream. We're going to game 2 here. If you're just joining us, this is our Modern tournament here at Grey Ogre Games. My name is Mick. I'm one of your hosts, and I'm joined by Alfian.
Hi.
And we're watching game 2 between Wilfred Lau and Michael Ng. Wilfred is running Restore Balance, not with the jank lands that he used to run.
Jank lands.
He used to play with Evolving Wilds, but those were definitely way too slow. But Evolving Wilds could fetch you up any basic land that you wanted.
Why would you play Evolving Wilds over anything else in Modern though?
Because it fetches you the basic lands so that you can use it to cast, what's that? The border posts.
You mean to get past Blood Moon?
Also to get past Blood Moon, but more importantly to cast your border posts. Few Mist border it doesn't run Few Mist border posts. It runs the black. Actually, no, it does run the Few Mist, but white, blue, white, green, and the black, red border posts.
Okay.
So I forget what their names are. Michael here, a relatively slow start. Well, until he nails the Azusa, that's going to be pretty good. Animate dead, enchant dead creature. Right.
Wait,
that is they'll call enchant creatures, right?
So
right.
Mick,
but
if you were to choose to take out in his hand Azusa or Summoner's Pact, what would you take out?
I think the Azusa, because the Summoner's Pact, like if I'm running Blood Moons in my deck, Summoner's Pact is not going to be very good. And if he does Summoner's Pact, then he has to pay for it in the next upkeep.
Oh no, I was talking about myself because during that game I had to choose between. I thought seized him and I had to choose between.
So do you take the Azusa or the
Azusa?
Yeah, you take the Azusa.
Right. Well, I die. I need to Summoner's Pact to Titan. So.
Oh, okay. So that's great. No, but you do take the Azusa. I think that's the thing. You need basics for the post. Yep, that's right. How lag is the? I'm wondering how lag is the
stream.
Stream, yeah.
Is it laggy?
No. But I answered the question immediately after it. That doesn't matter. Wilfred here seems to have like a really slow hand, I think. But another border post there. Oh, pick the brain. That's a juicy, spicy
Pick
one.
The brain?
Pick the brain.
Oh my god.
Not gonna get much value out of that though. But
isn't that a Delirium card?
yeah.
But he has no Delirium.
He's got no delirium. It's okay. He can still take some take cards out of his opponent's hand.
Can he enable in delirium?
All right, Swan Song. Wow.
Oh, wow.
What?
What's one song?
Okay. Swan Song gives you. You see, I put the Wilfred and I had a conversation the other day. Why do you put the Swan token in the box? Because I said some crazy fella is gonna be playing Swan Song, and lo and behold, Michael here is playing Swan Song. Michael's not crazy, but Swan Song is. Swan Song's
Good
still a
save.
very good card, yeah. See, why are you not using the tokens? Can you go out there and you scold Wilfred and tell him to use the 2/2 Swan token? Please.
What?
I prepare the tokens. I don't care. You do it now. So Azusa, and he's gonna pass the turn with Azusa on the battlefield, not laying any lands because he doesn't have any. So this is good information for Wilfred that 2/2 Bluebird. I believe it's an enchantment on top of that. Let me go and check. Swan Song.
Modern is weird.
Swan Song. Oh, it's Bluebird. It's not the enchantment bird. My bad.
Wait, so it's 1 mana counter.
But we also have the 2/2 bird.
Wait, it counters enchantment, sorcery, or instance, right?
Have you heard the word? What?
It counters enchantment, sorcery, or instance, right?
Yes. Enchantments, sorceries, or instants.
So this is just like a 1 mana negate with a stick.
Sort of. But it
Just
doesn't
doesn't
counter
counter
planeswalkers.
yeah.
That's it. And then artifacts as well.
But that's pretty broken.
It's quite good, yeah.
Why do more people play that?
I don't know. Because they haven't heard the word. Have you heard the word?
Oh my god, you stop.
I love that episode where you're like, no, don't. Heard what? No, don't.
I was trying to stop
Brian
you
was
too,
like-
man.
Brian was like, no, don't. See?
I know exactly how it felt now.
Yeah. Demonic Dread. Okay, so that token actually might be well,
Wait.
no, that token is dead. I know, but that bird might actually be useful because you can cast Demonic Dread on that bird. So yeah, it does give your opponent a bird, but if you're playing Swan Song, it also means that you are playing something that will kill your opponent's bird as well. So not the best, but still good. Restore balance. With the trigger on the stack, he's going to sacrifice the bird, take down Greater Gargadon, sack the 2 lands, take down Greater Gargadon by 3. So it goes down to 4 counters, and Michael loses everything except for the Amulet, which might be useful.
So how does Wilfred win from here?
Uh,
Oh, okay.
Greater Gargadon. Why does it have to be a dinosaur though? Oh,
Oh, it gives opponent the bird. Oh, I thought it gave
yeah,
you the bird.
it doesn't give you the bird. It gives
Oh
you.
my gosh. If it
You
gave you...
You flip your opponent the bird.
Okay, then that is not as good as I thought it was. Thanks
It's
to
good.
Shed.
It's still good. Yeah, what you are probably going to do is to just kill the bird because you're probably running a deck that has
That's a 2
that
for
does
1 though.
exactly that. It is, yeah, and you use it in a deck that's very tempo based. Like you use it to protect your creatures. You could use something like Turn Aside, but this is more concrete. It just like
Turn Aside,
counters
do it.
the creature. Turn Aside is a legit this thing. You use Dispel as well, but Dispel only targets
Instance.
instance. You could use Spell Pierce, but Spell Pierce usually is the better of the two. But in this case, Michael's deck doesn't really care about the bird at all, and just goes for. Yeah, it doesn't really care about the birds. Let me just tap your permanents for you.
Kappa, man.
Alright, so what is Wilfred's game plan here? Does he just want to get the Greater Gargadon on and about? I don't think so, right? That doesn't sound like a good idea. The fact that Michael has Michael's got a negate.
Does he? Wait, what's that blue card? Oh, that's Toleraria West.
No, not Tolera Rest.
What's the blue card?
Where's the blue card?
On this now.
Vesuva.
That's Vesuva? What's it do?
Yeah, Vesuva copying a fetch land.
Oh, okay. Yo, what's that
There you
card?
go, fetch.
What's that land that Wilfred played?
Wilfred played
it's
a
like a-
Windswept Heath, right?
No, that card is on his.
Oh no, this is the border post. The red green border post.
Oh, okay.
What is the red green border post? I forget.
What does his deck run? Runs the border posts.
So that he doesn't. It's sort of like Accelerant. At the same time, it doesn't die to restore balance.
Cause it's an enchantment.
No, because it's artifact.
Oh, it doesn't hit artifacts.
Yeah, I forget what border. Ah man. What are the border posts? So you have Filmius border post, right? Fire Wild border post. That's the name. So you may pay 1 and return a basic land you control to its owner's hand, rather than pay Fire Wild's border post mana cost. It enters battlefield tapped, and then you can tap it for red or green. So
Oh,
basically, it replaces
okay.
your land drops.
Okay,
And
okay.
if you got no lands, and then you cast Restore Balance, your opponent is sad because they also will have no lands after that.
Ah, okay. That makes sense.
Yep. Hi Rainbow Unicorn
Shit,
9986 9986.
That's a weird
So
number.
yeah, Michael has 1 turn left and he needs to do something like soon. He's got Pact of Negation, he's got Summoner's Pact, which can actually get him a blocker for Greater Gargadon, but that's about it. That's all it can do. Wow, thanks Andrea. Thank you for introducing them to the stream.
What's that sticker?
I don't know. Hype
Hype
stream is real. If you're just joining us, you are watching the Modern tournament here at Grey Ogre Games. My name is Mick. I'm one of your hosts, alongside the future pro Alfian Put.
More like the future professional toilet cleaner.
Alright, so Azusa here,
Wait, how much does Suzuka cost?
which means that he can. Azusa costs 3, but he tapped the Kalni Garden for 1 mana. Then the either the Celestia Karulan enter the battlefield untapped, and then you could cast another card.
Okay.
So now he's got 2 creatures, which is great. Greater Gargadon going to see the end of that plant.
Yeah, I hate those plants, man.
Yeah, damn those plants. Does Wilfred have anything else? He's probably going to cast another border post. And fetching, thinning out his deck.
What's a
Miss
sigil?
Sigil trigger on the garden. Yes, that is correct. That is indeed correct.
Wait, what's sigil?
Sigil, not Sigil, the Amulet of Vigor.
Oh, okay.
Amulet of Vigor. So he pays for the Summoner's Pact, which is fine. He could just keep getting blockers, like at this point. There is no threat. So he's got 6 mana.
Okay. He goes. Oh, he.
So on the last trigger, he takes back the County Gardens.
Okay.
Alright, so prime time.
time.
And go switch out for 2 more lands. Oh man, this is looking dire for Wilfred. He needs another turn just to cast what's that? Restore balance.
Yeah.
So you can lay a land and then restore balance.
But does he have the cascade though? That's another
Not
thing.
quite sure. So yeah. They're putting 1 card putting 1 card in front of him.
What do you think it is?
Which is the land? No, it's the land. I
No.
believe it's the plains.
Okay.
That of course Michael knows about.
So it's gonna play. Is it Toyota West?
Yeah, that's Tolera West. Tolera West.
Oh, it's gonna bounce to Tolera West for the transmute. Okay.
Yep. And taps those two. Taps it for mana. Tolera West to transmute. What is he transmuting for at 0? Another land?
Mm.
What will you transmute? In this case, what will you transmute for?
Is it a stronghold? The
Slayer Stronghold?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's laid the lands. Oh, okay,
Wait, what's that?
right.
Oh, pack.
Okay, packed. Draft Leaks? Oh, Draft Leaks on? Yeah, we're not streaming Draft Leaks anymore. I'll leave that to Jeffrey. Oh, I should leave that to Jeffrey. He's better than that. He's better than me. So unless there's a Blood Moon in hand. Nope. Okay. So gets rid of the Titan, swings in, kills the Azusa. So no more shenanigans from Michael. Not that much shenanigans from Michael. He can just cast the pact again.
Oh, Hive
No,
Mind
Hive
pack.
Mind.
Oh
Okay,
my gosh.
great.
Yeah,
And
cool.
then
That's cool. That's cool.
so yeah,
He has to pay
because
for
Wilfred
both.
doesn't have any blue mana, Wilfred just dies.
That's degen.
Okay, so Wilfred doesn't play Ardent Plea in this deck.
That's so
see.
degen, man.
That's the whole point. That's the whole point. Well, Wilfred, no way for him to be able to interact with that. So yeah.
Hive Mind pack. So good.
Yep, Hive Mind Pact.
As it turns out, it's not just an EDH thing.
Mm.
Do you run pack in your
Oh,
EDH decks?
No, I don't run packs at all.
Oh.
I don't have any packs. Hey,
Why
Cass,
not?
can you take over for a while? I need to go to the loo.
Oh, could you help?
I'll be right back.
Can you help me something, mate?
What?
Can you help me return the Snaring Bridges?
Oh, sure.
Thanks.
Two belong to the shop, two belong to banner.
No, all belong to the shop. Wait, no. Wait, I'm not sure who they belong to.
Well, you shouldn't borrow cards if you don't know who they belong to, because, you know.
I'm pretty sure it's banned.
I'm sure they'll figure it out. I don't think it's a problem. But I don't know. Restore Balance isn't a very common deck, at least in Singapore. And neither is Ad Nauseam. So it's always good to see. Plus now we see Bloomless Amulet.
I hate
don't
that
know.
deck.
I don't know what you call it. No, I think the deck's pretty good. It feels more balanced now
Yeah,
because they don't have the clearly Summer Bloom.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I do think it rewards you for good play. Because land sequencing, searching for the right lands, having the right cards at the right time, of course. Any deck, having the right cards at the right time is obviously good.
I
But,
think Abzon Company has the best example of that.
Yeah. I mean, Abzon Company can have the best card at the best time, but you still have to play your combo correctly. Can't cast them willy-nilly and hope things go well.
Yeah.
And here we go into game 3 of round 3. If I'm not wrong, Wilfred will probably be playing. He's thinking whether he wants to maul. He mauls.
Mouse.
Michael's hand looks pretty decent. There's a Amulet of Viger there.
So I remember Viga is how much does it cost?
If I'm not wrong, it costs 2.
Oh, that's okay.
I can't seem which. No, it costs 1.
Oh, that's
My bad.
broke.
In a sense. Yeah, worship. In which deck? I mean, I think worship for both decks would be pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Though you probably don't want to play in the Bloomless. Amulet. Bloomless
What does
Amulet.
worship do?
Worship basically, if you control a creature and let me get the Oracle deck. Sorry,
Okay.
that'll be much easier to read.
9th edition.
That's a pretty old card. So worship, if you control a creature, damage that will reduce your life total to less than 1 will reduce it to 1 instead. So it works something like a Enchantment Angel's Grace / Phyrexian on life, where it buys you more time when you're playing a slow deck or you're looking to draw into something.
Okay.
So basically, I guess. So sorry, I was speaking to Mike. So Capolo probably suggests that you want to play worship because in both decks there's they do have a problem facing aggro, I feel.
Mm-hmm.
I may not be too familiar with both deck compositions, but definitely worship would be a good addition to at least restore balance. Though I don't know what you cut, because I'm not too sure of the deck list. Definitely Bloomless Amulet will not play worship. Because the game plan is pretty tight. they can't probably afford to put in worship.
Well, they have a plant, I guess.
Yeah, and you have to have a plant or a Azusa, and basically have the Azusa die, and Nick is back, so he'll take over again.
Take on me.
Why? Just stay lah.
Because I don't know both decks very well. I know the Bloomless Titan well,
You have a
Oh,
tissue?
okay,
but
okay.
I don't know the rest of them.
You have to
I-
Alright.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you're losing volume. We are losing volume.
Are we?
We're speaking too far away.
Yeah, yeah.
Eh, see, hey. When I'm here, you see, when I leave, then you all lose mic discipline.
Yeah,
What is
man.
this? What
Yeah.
is this?
Yeah.
Have I not trained you well?
No.
No,
Clearly no.
we haven't trained at all. Oh, double.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, so this is
What's double
this could be very bad, and
What
he's
does
going to
double-
bounce.
double amulet do for you?
So double amulet means that you get 2 triggers on the stack, which means that you can resolve both triggers first.
Oh wait, so it can double your mana?
Yes,
Oh,
so
that's-
this
okay.
doubles. In fact, it triples your yeah.
Oh, wow.
1, 2, 3. All right, so
Oh shit.
yeah, this game might end very quickly. You know, if wow. So now Michael has actually the opportunity to cast a
Stirrings.
well, Stirrings first. I think he can just cast the Titan if he has it. So he doesn't have a Titan, he just looks for basic land, which of course the fear of the fear of, let's say, a Blood Moon. He's just gonna pass the turn. Greater Gargadon. No, sorry, restore balance going down to 4. And man, Wilfred here is not very. Did Wilfred mulligan a lot?
Yeah,
yeah.
she did.
Okay, so this is actually a very poor hand from Wilfred. Just not very, very well set up against this. He needs, even if his restore balance does
Come out?
resolve, yeah. It's not going to be in time, and by then, like, that's going to be too late.
Yeah, it doesn't hit the amulet either.
Mm-hmm. The amulet is what triggers it. 1, 2. He's going to tap it twice for 2 blue. Lay one of his bounce lands, the Boros Garrison. Cool, the dice are actually colored in the correct way.
Oh shit.
So 1 blue, a second blue, white, red. Just nicely. Another blue. He's going to bounce that land. He's going to untap the Boros Garrison. I think you use up the okay. That's the same. You go look for Summoner's Pact, then you cast Titan. So you look for Titan, then I believe you should be able to cast Titan with your one more land drop. So is that land drop a yeah, okay, so it's
a regular
forest 1, 2,
forest.
3, 4, 5, 6. And yep. You get Titan, then you look for Slayer Stronghold. Slayer Stronghold and another one of those bounce lands. Slayer Stronghold enters battlefield tapped. One of those bounce lands as well. Also, so Vesuva is going to copy and give Primeval Titan a hell lot of damage.
There's a lot of them.
And then you get,
Wait, is that ice? What?
yeah.
Okay.
So same thing, you look for another Slayer Stronghold and you do the exact same thing.
Oh well.
Oh, sorry, you look for green, what's that? The Cassic Wolf Run.
Oh,
You
okay.
do the same thing. Wow! That
Damn.
was, and then what? Turn 3? Turn
Yeah.
3? There's a tissue somewhere out there.
Okay.
Wow.
Get tissues.
So very, very complicated deck Michael runs. And it can, you can win out of nowhere, especially, if you just let your guard down, it will just catch you with your pants down. So yeah. Gargle Dong.
Goggle
Mhm.
dog. What?
Yeah.
Goggle the
I like
dongs,
the
man.
Gargle Dongs. All right, you've been watching the More Than Modern tournament here at Grey Ogre Games. My name is Mick. I'm one of your hosts alongside Future Pro Alfian Poon, and
Hi guys.
yeah, you. Thanks for joining us. I know we are the only channel on right now. Korea just went on, and some guys just went on because Modo is back up, I believe. So you can go do whatever you want. But before you go, just want to remind you that you can catch all the other show that we do. So on Tuesdays we have a stream which is for standard 3 rounds. Also, real people playing real cards of Magic. Wednesday we do modern. That's it, GGS. Yeah, sometimes on the weekends we also have tournaments, but we don't stream them all. To keep yourself updated, make sure you follow our Facebook page, make sure you follow our Twitch channel. We update those so you can get the latest of when we are going to stream. And if you miss those streams, it's okay. You can just catch us on YouTube. We upload all the replays on there. Yeah, all the links are in the description below. So all you have to do is just scroll down. Just click. Oh, it's still down. Modo is still down. So my bad.
What's it
My
called,
bad,
Modo?
Andre. The old one, it's Magic Online. I forget what's the full name.
Okay.
Yeah. No, Vintage. Unfortunately, Vintage is not. We are no longer streaming Vintage, but we do have a comprehensive, matchups of Vintage on our YouTube page, so you can go down there to watch. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, last but not least,
Check out our partners.
check out our partners, the Power9 Podcast at power9podcast.com. Myself and Alfian, we do this weekly podcast just talking about MTG lifestyle. And this week, we were dreaming about camels driving cars and wolves piloting spaceships. There was something wrong with the video. When I said I did not record at the end, I wasn't kidding. No, I did record, but the video all came out all messed up.
How did it come
So
out messed up?
I'm very unhappy. Like, I don't know.
You still have the audio, right?
I still have the audio, so
Okay.
I just uploaded the audio, so you can you can just go down to YouTube's and all that. All the links are in the description below.
What there are links in the Twitch TV?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Don't
Alright.
you feel like awkward when you say our partners when you are the
When
partner?
I am the partner, but I'm the one running the bloody stream every week. So yeah, roll Magic Online digital objects, right? Anyway, for myself and Alfian and Cass and Ben and Jeffrey
and everyone else.
and everyone else in the store. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Ciao.
Bye bye.